Hey everyone, I am Srinivasan, software developer. We are looking into SQLite Database tutorial. In this video, I am going to explain about grouping in the column and fetch the results. So simply, I'm going to explain about how to use the group by keyword in SQLite. Not only in SQLite, the same syntax and logic also used in any other relational database servers. Okay, so if you watch this video, so you can implement the same you can implement the same logic in all the relational database management servers. Okay, so now we have two tables. One is called parent and another one is child. Okay, so in the parent table we have a list of parents in the child table, and we have a list of children's, and this parent id is associated with the id of the parent table. Okay, and it tells um, three children's uh, or children's of the John. Okay, so that's what it means. So now we are going to use the we are going to group the parent, and we are going to find how many children are for the particular parent. Okay, so for that I'm going to press Ctrl Shift A to create a new editor to write the query, and now select parent id, comma, count star, and I just want some additional text. So this is nothing but this is the concatenation. So if you don't know what is concatenation and how to use in SQLite it, uh, so you I already posted the video for concatenation, so you can check that video. Children's, okay, as um, children's from child. So now I'm going to use a group. I'm going to group the parent ID. So group by parent ID. Okay, so I'm going to group the parent ID and find how many children are there for the particular parent. Okay, this is what this query means. So if I do enter, so we can see the parent ID 1, which means the parent 1 has 3 children, right? So already we have a data, and you can check parent 1 has 3 children, and parent 2 has only 1 children, and parent 3 also 1 children, and for parent 4 has 2 children. Okay, so this is how you can group any column of the table by using group by keyword in the query. Okay, so this is the simple practice. Actually I want to show you more practices. Okay, more examples actually. So yeah, now we have a sorry now also we have a student mocks table. So inside the student mocks table we have some data, right? We have some columns: id, name, term, subject, mock. So this is the name of the student, and which term this is the term of the um, uh, exam actually. In the first term, and in the first term this is the marks of the subjects actually. So each student has 3 subjects. Okay, 3 subjects. So William, Moore, John. They wrote the exam, and these are all the marks of the particular subjects of the student. Okay, in the particular term, in the term one. Okay, so the we are going to find the total of the particular student, and also we are going to find which student which student uh, got more marks. Okay, highest marks. Okay, so for that, control shift A, and now select name comma sum. So I'm using sum function to calculate the marks to get the total actually. So if you don't know how to use sum function, I already posted the video, a separate video for sum function in the same playlist, SQLite tutorial playlist. So you can check that video before watching this video. Okay, so now we are going to sum the marks actually. Yeah, marks as total group by name. So we are going to group the name after grouping it. So we are calculating the marks of the particular student. So we are doing the addition, okay, to get the total of the particular student. So that's why we are grouping the name actually. Okay, so we are grouping, and after the name is grouped, we can do whatever with the data. Okay, so that's what it means. And group by name, so you can see the result now. Sorry, I didn't finish the query now. Student marks, sorry, mark. Yeah, now we will get the result. So we have a total here. So we calculated the marks, okay, using the sum function. And this is the allies actually. So we can give whatever name. So without this allies name, so we will get the result like this. So if you want to hide our logic in the query, so we need to use the uh, allies function actually. So you can see now, after writing the allies name, so we are getting this result. So this is the total marks of John, and this is the total marks of Mark, and this is William actually. Okay, so we are going to find the top student now. So for that, what we will do is, so we need to order by total descending order. Okay, sorry, near group by TRC here. Yeah, now you can see we ordered the total. In descending order. So but now we want to get the top student, right? So we already ordered in descending order, so we need the first one, right? So we must show the first student. Here the first student is the top student. Okay, in term one actually. So for that, we are going to use limit. So limit means, so we are uh, we are getting the result, particular number of records. Okay, that's what it means. So limit means those, when we give two So if we will get these two students. When we'll give 3, we will give 3. So we will get all these 3 students. Okay. If we have more data, so we can get we can mention the number of records what we want to get in the result. Okay. So now if I execute, so John is the top student and he has more marks. He got the more marks compared to William and Mark. So this is how we can find the top student. And we can group the student, and we can calculate the marks to find the top students actually. Okay, and the second one. So actually, this is the term one. This is the marks of these students in term one. So we are going to insert some additional rows of term two for the same student actually. Okay, so for that, I'm again create the new editor. Sorry, yeah, I already wrote a query. Okay, so I'm going to change some marks here because the marks are same. Max 100, 68, 88, 93, 73, 82, and 95, 79, 85. Okay, so I added the rows into the student marks, and we don't need it anymore. So now if we execute, um, 20, yeah, so we have 18 rows of data in the student marks, uh, uh, and you can see this is a term 2 marks of the particular students, and we already seen the term 1, right? So now we are going to get the total marks of the student in term wise. Okay, so for that, how we will write the query? Okay, so we are going to show the name in the result, and we are going to calculate the mark in the same way. Okay, so before that, we are going to get the term also in the result, and sum mark as total student marks group by name and term. Here what it will do is, if we run the query, what it will do is, so it will group the name of the student after the term. After grouping the name, it will group the term. Okay, so it will group the term, so and then it will calculate the mark. So this is what uh, it means. So now we are going to see the total marks of all the students. Okay, so if I execute, so you can see this is the total marks of John in term 1, and this is the total marks of John in term 2. So we are getting the total in term wise because we are grouping term also, right? Not only in name, we are grouping the term also. That's why we are getting John twice. Okay, because we have two terms for all students, right? And now you can also filter the term using uh, term 1, but term equal to 1. So if I enter, so we can get the particular term results, right? If I enter 2, so we can the we can get the total marks of the students. Okay, so now we are going to find the top student in term 2. Okay, so we have two terms, that's why I filtered the term, because we are going to get the top student in term 2, right? So for that I'm going to order shift enter to move to the next line in the query editor. Order by um, order by total, the same, descending, limit 1. So in the result, who has the highest marks? Yeah, in term 2 also John got the highest mark in term 2 also. Okay, so now if we run the query, you are getting the top student. So yeah, in this video I explained how to group the columns, and how by grouping them, and how to get the results by grouping them, and also I showed you how to find the top student in the student marks table. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please share and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the future notifications. Thank you, friends. Thank you.